And I hope that this will become the gold standard for how we can really start thinking about environmentalism and growth and how they can go hand in hand here in Martin County. So I really support the project. I'm so looking forward to hopefully being around when it is realized.
Pineland Prairie and the attention to detail Knight and his team have provided have set an excellent example on how to approach future use for residential communities and planned urban developments. This project will be the standard for developers going forward.
It brings continued and controlled and regulated growth to the county in a way that we have not had control in the past. It brings reasonable, affordable housing. It brings an agriculture element to development, which has never been approved before, to my knowledge. Outboard recreation for adults and children, which have been approved. Open spaces to the point of 70%, which is an amazing number in itself for the magnitude of property or for the size of property that it is. Commercial properties for the use of and privilege of those people in and around that close community, and professional and general office accommodations for the staff or people that would work there. And to me, this is a long-awaited dream for the county.
I predict that Pineland Prairie, when completed, will become Martin County's iconic form-based code neighborhood, a welcoming, pedestrian-friendly place for people of all ages and incomes that will be emulated and become the example for desirable neighborhoods of the future.
I am probably the closest residential neighbor to Pineland Prairie. My property stands in the back of Stewart West along the C-23, and that property is directly contingent to Pineland Prairie. As such, I've been involved with Mr. Kiplinger's company on a couple of occasions, dealing with fallen trees on my fences or something like that. They have been an ideal neighbor. They've been an excellent neighbor. So I'm here to join the chorus of other supporters for Pineland Prairie. They have made several presentations out at Stewart West as well as at Cobblestone and the Fox Club. And the feeling there is pretty universally in support of this development. I just want to add my support to that.
This project that Mr. Kiplinger is bringing forward will also provide jobs, it expands our tax base, and ecological winner, literally a win-win for all parties.
What often happens is there's a request by people to for variances that are not with the spirit of the plan or the code. And so I just want to make sure that over the years, I'm very much for this, and it's an excellent plan, but that the things that are set in stone is the mixed use that Mr. Kiplinger has provided. The population density in a gross manner stays the same, is certainly not increased, as there might be a lot of pressure for that, and no gated communities.
I was pleased to see that the affordable housing element was incorporated into his plans. This is so important to our county. I did serve on the Affordable Housing Committee for Martin County from 2000 to 2009, and I am aware that that's still a struggle that we face in our county. I'm also happy to see that a large part of the project is not being developed, and this is going to enhance the look and feel of the mixed-use village. And the proposed development is what we do need in our community.
On a personal note, I'm excited about the opportunities geared toward attracting young professionals. As a father of 5, I've had a quite sad week with letting 3 go back to college, and I still see them in the rearview mirror waving or packing up their boxes, and it's sad. It's sad that Martin County devotes so many resources to young people and yet don't have enough to attract them to return after college. I think this project offers them that opportunity.
We support this. I think if you're going to grow a county, we are going to grow, like everybody said, we are going to grow. This is the correct way to do it. So from the Palm City Chamber and for myself, we do support this. Thank you.
And I'd also like to say that I like the way Mr. Kiplinger presented himself through the whole entire process. It was professional and wonderful.
And my final comment would be this, that when new applicants come forward and they have to meet with me or talk about projects, I constantly quote the way that Mr. Kiplinger went around with his team and presented this to the public. You know, we had a speaker come and compliment the process, and it's a very well-earned compliment from one of our usual suspects that that she gave. And I was at the Elliott Museum when you all made the presentation, and she was there as well. So, and that really means something, because she doesn't throw those compliments around readily. And so I'm pleased, and I think that it does set a new paradigm for what applicants coming forward to Martin County should expect. They should engage the public. It shows a level of respect for the existing neighbors and for the process. So congratulations.